when you see numbers like that, you know what we doing, baby. We trucking. Let's get to it. All right, so looks like, let me see if I can get this in here right. All right, looks like we are heading out tonight at 12 o'clock. We're doing a round trip, even though it says it's a one-way trip. Yes, it's 8 stops, only 618.7 miles. So 3 out, 3 back. Doing a couple of stops here in Vegas. Doing 3 stops here. 1. Let's see, how many more stops? That's 1 stop. That's 2 stops. So we're doing technically 2 stops here in Vegas. They count the initial arrival as a stop, but these are stops here, here, and here. We're heading here. And then we're gonna do a stop, an extra 2 stops out in Phoenix. So when we get there, drop off, pick up, go over here, drop off, pick up, head back to Vegas. We're gonna drop off, pick up an empty or load it, take it here, drop off. And this right here is right across the street, right up the street. So everything is right by each other. We're not doing, you know, drive 280 miles and then drive another 30, 40 miles each little stop, you know, like 2 miles there, 6 miles here. So it's not too bad. Like I said, they have it as a one-way, but it's a round trip, 8 stops, 618.7 miles. It's for tomorrow. It says a day and 5 minutes, but it's tonight at 12 o'clock, basically. So the 20th, 21st, that 12 o'clock run that I don't like, but I don't mind it if I'm just doing a little quick turn. Provided trailer, 53-foot trailer. Here's all the details. I know y'all like to see the payouts and all that good stuff, which is whatever. So that's the total payout. That's the base rate before fuel surcharge. So these are all the tallies, what they're giving me per stop, fuel surcharge. So after fuel, let's see. So it's a total, see, $5 a mile. They give me $1 something a mile. And that's not right. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's just for that load right there. But they had it something else. So after, so it comes out to, with fuel and mile per whatever, it's it comes out to be 205 base rate round trip. There we go right here. So when you add in the fuel surcharge, it's 205 before fuel surcharge. It's I think it's $1.55. $1.55, $1.40, somewhere around there. So that's my life, guys. See it all. So we're gonna see how that goes. Let's get to the truck. All right, guys, we made it to the truck. She was dead as a doorknob. So we charged her up, checking everything, losing some transmission fluid. The seal is bad. So I gotta replace this whole unit. I don't know if you can hear that, but it got some play in there. So I gotta replace that. I'm gonna do an oil change on her. Change that oil filter. Just a light little oil change on her. As you can see here, we got coolant coming from here. It's like spraying back and leaking. Not too bad, but bad enough. I'm gonna wipe that down and probably get a new hose when I get back or when I get to Arizona. It's not leaking too bad, but we're gonna get that fixed. So I'm gonna do a quick little oil change. It'll take me no more than 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna show you how I get it done. I'm pretty sure if you've seen one of my previous videos, you've seen me do an oil change before. But I got the big boxes from Sam's Club. Save myself $1 on each quart. I got 12 of them. I think this takes 10, in between 10 to 14, but not all of the oil comes out. Yes, she's dirty. Real dirty. Got my jumper cables. I got these, let me pull this out, hold on. So got me some new oil buckets. These are 5-gallon buckets. You know, it says 3 gallons. It's supposed to be 5-gallon buckets. So I can see how much oil I take out. We got 12 liters, 13 liter. So we're gonna see how much oil we take out. That's how much oil I'm gonna put back in. And then I'm gonna take the waste to Walmart. As you can see, I have to do a jump. Oh, new batteries. But she was dead. All right, let's get to it. All right. Got my good old handy dandy oil bucket in there. Oh, sorry, I'm moving. Then we just pull. Yeah, I gotta use this hand. Pull. Dang it. Let's see how. Pull the torch, pull it out, and up. Now I don't open it all the way. Just enough to get her coming. I can't open it all the way. It's all the way. You can do that with one finger. I'll let you leave her all the way. You know, I usually fill this up to about at least 3. Get 3 out of here. So it'll take at least 3 to 4 buckets. How black that is. She's been waiting for an oil change. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's get that done. This makes it so much easier. I should have filmed me stopping it. Put this here. Well, I usually don't fill it all the way up because it's tilted. And I usually have to tilt it and drag it out. So I'm gonna have to do that with 2 hands and then put a lid on it. Okay. Life in a day as a trucker, man. Alright. All done. We didn't fill all these up. I think this one's 2.5 gallons, 3 gallons, a little over 3 gallons, like 3.5 gallons. I think I took out about 10 gallons. And a little built-in spout here. This thing comes out, stores in there. And just pull it out, twist it. And that's where I put the oil back in at. I'm gonna check my oil stick just to make sure it's all empty, even though I left the last bucket in there and I let it drip, so it stopped dripping. As you can see, no mess. That spot right there came from this. It's running down. Oh, actually, no. That spot came from down here. I need a new seal right there too. So I need a couple more things done. Replace this, replace this, replace the seal for there. I think that's like I think that's my oil pump. And then replace a hose from the coolant reservoir. So looks like she's gonna be going back in the truck here soon. I mean, back in the truck, back in the shop here. While we get this done, It's taking longer than I wanted to. Took a good 10 minutes to get that oil out. Me checking everything. Now I gotta put the oil in. Yeah, buddy. Dirty windshield captain is back. Don't worry, when we get back from this trip, I'm taking baby over to Blue Beacon. We're gonna find the light and get her washed off, even though as soon as I get her washed, it's gonna rain. But we're gonna make it happen, man. It's been windy and cold out here. Whew. I'm not complaining. But we're out here doing it. Ooh, look at diesel. $4.05 for credit. $3.95 for cash. For diesel number 2. We out here doing it. We are doing a load board load. We found a load off the load board. It's the holidays. It's family time. We haven't drove in a month, and those bills are coming back around. That overhead that never goes away is coming back, and that's my insurance. No matter what, if we park, the insurance is coming out. They want theirs no matter what. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do this little trip out to Arizona. We're picking up, going out there. We're picking up here in Vegas. We got like 2 stops right here in Vegas. And then we're picking up on Hualpa. We're coming right back here to our right. Then we're going over here to our left. And then we're hitting the freeway that's behind us. Or Hollywood, not Hualpa. And then we are heading to Phoenix. We're dropping off in Phoenix. We're doing the same thing out there. I'm dropping off at a location, going around the corner 4 miles to another location, dropping off there, taking my 10-hour, picking up, coming back to Vegas. And then it's Turkey Day. Then, we got a basketball tournament, college basketball tournament out here in Vegas. I'm gonna try to go to. Down at the Vegas, we had that race going on. I don't know the name of it, but that was a big deal out here. I guess we got a 10-year contract with them, so I guess I got to get used to that because 10 years is a long contract. But yeah, we out here moving and grooving. It feels good, man. I was itching. Did a little oil change this morning. Did a little pre-trip inspection. Went home, took a nice little nap. And now we're pumped, man. We're pumped. Getting to it. It was kind of iffy when I was on that low board. I saw something going to, we almost went to Utah, guys. It's like 30 degrees right now out there during the night, and like 40 something, 46, almost 50 during the day. Almost picked that, we almost went out there to Salt Lake. I was waiting because the rate wasn't where I needed it to be for that 800-mile turnaround. And as we were waiting, some stuff heading out to Phoenix popped up. And I like doing that Phoenix trip. So we got the Phoenix trip. We waited. I probably could have waited a little longer. But, on the DOT spot market app, Truck Smart, and all that, 123 low board, all that stuff, the average is low anyways. They talking about 130 to 180, 2 somethings, the high is 280, whatever. And that's just their little, say so. So I just took it. I wish it was a quick turnaround because I know I can do a good 600 miles, 500-600 miles one shot. But I'm not complaining. Go ahead and bust out the little 300 miles. was like $295 to just under $300. Then when I get there, I gotta do a little something, and then we busted back. So we got it for $205, which is light. I don't know. I mean, $250, $280. For me, it'd be cool. $3, $4 would be enough to put in savings for a rainy day. But I'm going ahead and take it. You know, pay myself a good $1 something a mile, $1.20 a mile, and the rest goes to the truck. I think base rate was before fuel charge and all that stuff. Base rate came out to like $1,000. So they gave me like almost $400 for fuel, and I take home the rest. Well, not take home, some got to go to the truck, some got to go towards the pockets, which, whatever, this one trick, right? We got 2 of these, I'll be even more happy. If I would have got 3 of these bad boys, going there, coming back, 3 times, that first trip would have paid for all my monthly expenses, and the other 2 would have went towards me in the truck. But we've been sitting waiting, guys. So we're at our first stop. We're gonna check in and see y'all on the flip side. Well, canceled our load. So now we are heading over to Henderson. And then we're heading out to Phoenix, Vegas. So I'm not gonna complain. Look like our trip is shorter. They took away some of our fuel surcharge, $60. I don't know. It's whatever. I'm just going with the ride. It was at $12.66. Now it's at $12 something. Base price is still the same. $60 something. I put about $400 in my tank. It got me to a fuel tank. I'm not even gonna use that much. I'm still gonna have some fuel left over, so we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it how it is. So instead of going 600 and it was like 632 miles or something wild. Now it's 580 mile turnaround. I'll take it. I've done a lot worse with these people. So I just wish they would have let me know, because now my arrival time is not until 1:48. Oh, am I picking up an empty? Yeah, I can still get out of here. They have an empty available. So that doesn't mess up too much, which is good. This is my base rate. Oh, my base rate dropped too. Ugh. My base rate was at 990, so almost 1,000. Now it's at 917. Bummer. So, oh well, we out here getting to it, man. After fuel and all that stuff, we're only gonna take home $800 and something bucks for a 580 mile round trip. That's after fuel. I know they're paying me 12 something, but yep. Let's get to it, guys. Let's get to it. Oh man, I'm just thinking, is Amazon worth it, man? I know we're doing the spot market. I know it's rough out there, but I wouldn't be so irritated with the cancellation if they still gave me the fuel surcharge. You know, I still had the deadhead 20 miles over here where I'm at. Yeah, I was gonna come over here anyway to get fuel before I went out to Henderson. Even if they would have had me go from my starting point to Henderson, I still would have came over here to this Maverick and got fuel because that's where I like to go. But if I didn't, you know, say if the dad had to be 20 miles, or it was like 13 miles, you know, wasn't going there anyway, but my dad headed over there to get there. I got there on time, and they canceled the load. They should still pay me for driving there. I was there. I don't mind if they take away whatever they're paying me to pick up that empty or whatever that was to go somewhere, to go to Henderson. I was picking up a preloaded, taking it to Henderson, picking up something in Henderson and taking it there, but I don't know. I can't get too aggravated because I think, you know, even with the contract, I've done some contracts for $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. Right now, the contracts are like at $1,600. But you might be doing 800, 900 miles. So I don't know. Right now I'm only doing 4 stops. Going to Henderson out to Phoenix. I'm doing a drop, taking a 10, doing a hook, coming back to Vegas, dropping off the preloaded wherever, and over in Henderson it looks like, and then picking up an empty and bringing it back to where they just canceled my load at, empty, and then heading home. So I don't know. What do you guys think, man? Leave some comments down at the bottom. What do you think? Do you think I'm wasting my time doing this Amazon stuff? Should I go ahead and pull the gun, pull the trigger, pull the gun out, cock it back, and pull the trigger and go ahead and buy a trailer and just work with the spot market? I don't know, guys. Let me know down there. Work with your boy. I'm asking for some advice right now. We're a good community out there. I've never been the one that said I know it all. I'm just giving you guys my honest experience as I'm going through this owner-operator trucking experience. So, you know, I know we got some vets out there, or, you know, people who's good with calculations and all that other good stuff. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think I'm wasting my time with Amazon? Do you think, you know, it's fair pricing the way it's going on right now, just in general, with the climate that we're in, the spot market, and all that stuff? Is you know, is this trip I'm doing, is it worth it? What should I be looking for doing a 580 mile trip? I know everybody's overhead is different, just so we can all be on the playing field, so we're not hurting each other. Because I don't want to hurt the next trucker. I want to make sure I'm taking a competitive rate and not lowballing the industry. Because I'd rather for, you know, if you're getting the load for 14 and I can do it for 12, but you already, you know, I'd rather for you to get that 14 and I go find something for 14. Yeah, I can get by on 12, but, you know, I'm going to go find something. There's another load out there. And if it's going the same way, shit, I'm going to try to get 14. You got that? You got a higher bid that lets me know that they can pay that, and I feel they should pay that. So I'm going to go out there and let you get that 14, and now I'm going to go out and try to get me a 14 instead of 12, instead of underbid. Especially if it's more than enough loads out there. So I feel that there's loads out there. There's more than enough loads out there. It's just that, you know, I don't know. They're holding their ground. There was like 4 loads that was heading to Arizona. There was 3 loads of the same load, like the same miles per hour and all that stuff. The same stops on the load board for Amazon that was going to the same spot. It's just different times. They were like 3 hours. You know, one was at 2000, the other one's at 2200, and the other one's at 2400. They're all going to the same place, but the one that was at 2000 was a couple of cents more, or, you know, moving a couple of cents more per hour. Like when you wait and they keep adding on the mile per hour, the closer one to departure was building up. So the one at 2000 was at 11. The one at 2200 was like still at 8. The one after that was at 7. So it was still moving because the departure times for the other ones was later than the first one. Anyways, I feel that there's enough loads out there. It's just that they're not paying what they need to be paying. But let me know, guys. Let's get to it. Here's the good old strip. Look at the fear. I don't know if y'all can see it. I can barely see it. That blue thing that's right there in between those hotel and casinos. That thing is awesome. I can see it from my house. I think it's cool. Look down here. There's always something cool on that little fear thing. The spear. I don't know what they call it. The fear. I don't know what it's something called like that. I'm about to drive by one of these days. Oh, actually, I'll be down here on the 23rd, so I will drive by it and see what it's about. The tournament's down here. And I want to see how it looks with the racing stuff. They had all I don't know if it's still up, they took it down that fast or what, but they had all the racing equipment up. They made like racing lanes for those super fast, cool racing cars. A1 cars or M1. Sorry, I don't know too much about racing. I just know it's cool seeing cars going at such high speeds and clocking in at such quick times, but going those obstacles. Heard those tickets were $1,000 a seat. For those who went to it, it must be known. We're over here in Henderson. About to pick up. Yes, buddy, we are here. We are here. We are one of the smaller facilities. I haven't been here in a while. Hopefully they haven't empty. Usually they do. But there's this facility, and straight ahead there's another facility. And the one straight ahead is the bigger one. I'm used to going to that one a lot. This one here, you're at the yard marshal's grace. They got to unload it, or hopefully it's already unloaded, or you just got to wait and see how they feeling, man. Tap after scan. They didn't switch up the app on me, upgraded it a little bit, which is cool. Make sure you guys buckle up out there. 14% of commercial drivers don't buckle up. I want to make sure everybody making home safe and sound, baby. Safety first. So usually when I have a trailer, I usually stop right here at this 5 mile per hour stop sign. Open my trucks, walk over here to the door to see which dock they want me to dock at, just so I don't have to do any unnecessary turns and all that stuff. But for this cause, we're not doing it. We're doing it right here. Look at that. Let's get up in here. Oh, let's see how this goes. Ooh, gotta get that fixed. My fire extinguisher's acting up. I didn't bring my little body cam thing, so let's see how this goes. 113. Down that way. So like I said, when you're at the smaller ones, you're at their mercy because they gotta unload them or load them or do what they gotta do to get you up out of here. So yeah, let's get to it. That was pretty quick. Now we're heading to Phoenix. Not have to be there until 9 o'clock. 9 hours. It's not even that far. Let's see how many hours does it take to get there?
Proceed to
4 hours. Perfect. We don't have to rush. Empty. Not rushing. Right here by the Raiders practice stadium. Just to our left. Pretty sure you saw it on the footage.
After 800 feet, turn right onto Bermuda Road.
Me coming in. 309 miles to our destination. No, how is that possible? 3 years by 6. Why did it say 580? 600 there. 300 there, 300 back is 6. They got it at 580. That doesn't make sense. They got it at 580 miles. 580 miles. That's not... That doesn't make sense at all. I don't know. That's weird. I'm about to hit them up like, y'all ain't paying me right, man. Hit them up, let them know. Alright guys, we're getting to it. Let's see. Typed in the coordinates. on my GPS, and it's 288 miles away. I think the mileage on the relay app is a little off or something. I don't know. Maybe it wants me to go a different way. That adds on 288. Yeah. They tripping, man. Yeah, 576 miles down there. Back there and back. Not included the little thing I gotta. Yeah, that's about right. Because I'm just going there, dropping off, coming back. Yeah. Give or take. I don't know why they have 308 miles on their thing. That's why it's always good to run 2 navigations, sometimes even 3. Hey, Raiders Way! I wonder if anybody here practicing early. I think they lost last week. Maybe they won, I don't know. I watched the Charger game. We lost by 3 points, man. Rough. My football and my college football and my professional football teams losses last week. 2 close games. All right, let's get on the road. I'm gonna stop jibber and jabber. Let's do it. We are at our halfway point. We got 186 miles to go. So we have driven 100 miles. We're gonna pull over, stretch my legs, turn my fridge on. I forgot to turn my fridge on. So I'm gonna do that. Hey, it says no parking zone, but I'm not gonna be here for that long, and I'm not parking, so I'm not overnight parking, say. There we go. I'm out of the way. Right. Yeah, I'm out of the way. All right, let's get out and stretch these legs. Whew. I'm out of the way. Just walking here and go to the baño. Finish our journey. We don't have to be there until 9:45 in the morning. So we have a lot of time, which is nice. I don't like when they just give me just an hour of play. Like if I stopped here, I only can stop here for 20 minutes, or I'll be pushing it, being on time. So just get in the store and get in and out. I'll be back. This is crazy. This traffic is nuts. The trucks to our left is trying to get in. I mean, it's bagged up. Pretty steep. At least half a mile all the way back here. I feel bad for the trucks over there trying to turn left. I'm gonna see if I can let one in when the light turns green, but I don't know. I've been here plenty of times, but this is the second time that I've been here and it's been this packed. I think the first time I was here when it was this packed, I got lucky. I was on 79th Ave, but I was a little bit more up and in the middle lane waiting. It took me like an hour to get checked in. It was nuts. So we're gonna see what's going down. There's a Love right around the corner I'm gonna sleep at and come back around 7 and pick up my load and head back to Vegas. I would go to Love's right now and just wait until closer to my departure time, but I don't think it's gonna slow up or open up anytime soon. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated and see what happens. It's been 2 hours and I'm just now getting on the street. There's a bus company to the right over here. They can't even get into their yard. Their security's calling the cops on the trucks behind me because they're blocking the street. They don't wait until it clears up a little bit. Wish I can turn my camera around. But they're turning in too soon and blocking the traffic that's coming this way. Holies of holies. Man, oh man. Took me over 2 hours to get up in here, man. Over 2 hours. People were cutting people off. I almost saw a couple of fights. I let a couple of people cut in front of me. But that's crazy, man. I can't believe we treat each other like that out here. Everybody's trying to make it in, man. You ain't gotta be cray-cray about it. All these trucks over here waiting to pick up a load. They got containers and drive-ins checking in. That's what makes it so long. They had one lane for interest forever, and then they opened up a second one like an hour and a half into me sitting there. See how long it takes me to just to check out. This is crazy. This is crazy. I've been waiting here for this guy to move out of our way. Instead of him going all the way around, he decides to make a U-turn right in the middle. Crazy, crazy. This is packed. And believe it or not, it was more busy earlier. This line went all the way to the light and to the left, all the way down, basically, to the other light. Starting to warm up out here too. Oh yeah, and to the right. Trucks are trying to get in to the right up here. So the people on the right are cutting out the people to the left because people are going around. Mostly the container drivers. Driving a little reckless. But it cleared up some. It was way back here. I mean, they were blocking. Nobody can drive on the right side because it was so packed. Buses couldn't get in over there. But of course, it gets a little better after I done waited 2 hours. 2+ hours. Well, we're about to make it to this love, do our 10-hour, come back here around 9 o'clock, and head back to Vegas. It's a little warm out here. But we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. Let's get back to it. We're about to head out of here. We did our little 10-hour. This trailer was ready when we got here, but it's easier to park at the Loves when you're just bobtailing over there. So I just left this here. Went to the Loves across the street. Took me a 10-hour. Now we're heading back home. Make sure that seal's on there. So we were doing an 8 stop drop. Turned into a 5. Now it's just a 3. So we're picking this up, dropping this off, going home. So I'm not too mad. On the DAT board, they're only giving about $600. If you're lucky, $800 to come out to Arizona, and then you gotta find something going back to Vegas, which would be like around 4 to 5. So we're right there at the market asking price. Check my landing here. Check the landing. Well, I'm gonna roll this up and get out of here. Alright, we're heading out of here. Dirty windshield clean. Holy smokes. Let's get back to Vegas. It says 306 miles away, but I don't know, man. I don't know where they got 580 from. I feel like it's more like 600 plus miles, but whatever. I'm not gonna give ourselves a headache. Use my iPhone camera. My other camera died. I need a truck wash bad. Just yard checking.